Hello and welcome to the channel. As always, there will be a link down in the description box for you to read these patch notes at your own leisure. The Division 2 Update 10.1 Audio and Subtitles. Added missing audio for Keener's Legacy collectibles. Oh, you see what I did there? There was missing audio. You can find more information regarding the delay here. Added missing subtitles for Keener's Legacy collectibles. Weapons changed maximum rifle ammo capacity from 280 to 420. Not bad. Gear, Forge, named holster. Shield health bonus increased from 10% to 50%. Gear sets, Foundry Bulwark 3-piece gear set bonus. Armor regeneration lowered from 3% to 1. Added plus 50% shield health. Loot. Increased minimum item power and chances for higher power items for several difficulties, resulting in higher average rolls overall. So a slight increase on challenge, bigger increase on heroic and legendary. Sealed caches increase the power of items for field proficiency in Dark Zone caches to be on par with heroic tier loot, up from challenge. Increased power of items from clan caches to be on par with legendary tier loot, up from heroic. An increase of power item of legendary tier loot also affects all season caches. Moved general pool exotics from mission final boss loot to mission completion rewards. So this means that an exotic that drops as loot from a final boss in a mission will either be the exotic specific to the mission, example the bighorn in legendary missions, or an exotic from the current targeted loot pool, but not a random different exotic. These extra random exotics can still be awarded with the same frequency, but are acquired as an exotic cache from the mission completion rewards instead. Skills, Chem Launcher. Reinforcer repair over time strength increased by 11%. Reinforcer ammo lowered from 3 to 2 at skill tier 0. Reinforcer now gains plus 1 ammo at skill tier 4. Firestarter base ammo lowered from 2 to 1. Firestarter now gains plus 1 ammo at skill tier 4. Riot Foam now gains plus 1 ammo at skill tier 4. Oxidizer now gains plus 1 ammo at skill tier 4. The Hive. Increased base duration of all hive variants from 50 seconds to 180 seconds. Restore Hive based range increased from 6 meters to 8. Restore Hive range increase per skill tier reduced from plus 20 to plus 10. Restore Hive charges lowered from 12 to 8 at skill tier 0. Restore Hive now gains plus 4 charges per skill tier. Restore Hive drone speed increase from plus 5 to plus 10 per skill tier. Restore Hive repair strength increase from 120 to 140 during the overcharge. Restore Hive range increased from 175 to 200 during the overcharge. Stinger Hive now gains plus 5 drone percent speed per tier. Stinger Hive now gains plus 80% drone speed during overcharge. Reviver Hive charges lowered from from 4 to 1 at skill tier 0. Reviver Hive base cooldown lowered from 240 seconds to 180 seconds. Reviver Hive now gains plus 1 charge per skill tier. Reviver Hive now gains plus 5% drone speed per skill tier. Reviver Hive range increased from plus 75% to plus 100% during overcharges. Booster Hive charges lowered from 12 to 8 at skill tier 0. Booster Hive now gains plus 4 charges per skill tier. A lot of boosting. Booster Hive no longer increases weapon damage. Oh. Booster Hive buff effect now increases hazard protection in addition to weapon handling and melee damage. Booster Hive drones now cleanse status effects from the player on hit. Booster Hive buff amount increased from plus 10 to plus 20 at skill tier 0. Booster Hive stim efficiency increased from 10% to 33% per skill tier. Booster Hive now gains plus 5% drone speed per skill tier. Artificer Hive charges lowered from 10 to 8 at skill tier 0. Artificer Hive now gains plus 4 charges per skill tier. Artificer Hive now gains plus 10% range per skill tier. Artificer Hive now gains plus 10 drone speed per skill tier. Artificer Hive skill refresh increased from plus 1 to plus 3 seconds at skill tier 0. Artificer Hive skill refresh increased from plus 20 seconds to 22 seconds during overcharge. Artificer Hive now gains plus 100 range during overcharge. Artificer Hive now gains plus 150% skill haste during overcharge. Trap. Shock Trap base cooldown increased from 50 to 60 seconds. Shock Trap base duration increased from 30 to 60 seconds. PvP modifiers. Assault rifle damage is increased by 9%. Striker drone damage increased by 38%. Firestarter chem launcher explosion damage reduced by 50%. Deployed player skills now take 4 times more damage from hostile players. Bug fixes. Fixed the delay between the EMP sticky bomb exploding at the start of the cooldown. Fixed the delay between the Firefly skill being destroyed and the start of the cooldown. Fixed the blinder Firefly failing to blind enemies. Fixed the blinder Firefly cooldown starting before the effect ends if the player has not selected the maximum number of targets. Fixed the Demolisher Firefly not working on support stations in legendary fixes or legendary difficulties. Fixed inconsistent health at different skill tiers for the Striker drone. I lost my spot. There we go. Fixed special field research not granting apparel cash rewards. Fixed a PC/Stadia issue causing players to be sent to the inspect menu when attempting to buy weapon skins with a control. Fixed an issue causing Keener's Defender drones to become invulnerable when affected by a jammer pulse. Fixed the eliminate Guardians with another Guardian's explosion challenges not completing in the Guardian Global event. Fixed an issue where the only Lieutenant Grey bodyguards would deploy their shields in Operation Iron Horse, or an issue where players could spawn inside spawn closets in Operation Iron Horse. Fixed multiple instances of robotic NPC voices encountered in missions. That's hilarious. Fixed missing image for the Thermite outfit in the in-game rewards menu. Fixed Thermite lead activities appearing as completed under certain circumstances. Fixed several crafting materials not being shared when purchasing the material sharing perk. Fixed an issue that would allow players to spawn another Javier Kajika if defeated very quickly. Fixed name NPC Alexandra Tidy Popov not spawning during the final boss fight in the invaded version of the Space Administration headquarters. Fixed a UI only issue on the Trauma Specialist talent where it states required but gives no further context. Fixed missing league timer on Stadia. Fixed missing leaderboards in the base of operations and Haven. Fixed FPS drop when opening multiple leaderboards. Fixed duplicate clanmates and top clan leaderboards or the inability to remove facial hair at the barber. Or incorrect text being displayed for the crafting material cache and season reward previews. Fixed incorrect gear score ranges being displayed in the world tier crafting bench upgrade blueprints. Or an issue where some brand, raid, and other gear set crafting materials were not shared, even if the material sharing perk was purchased. They were greedy. It was the greedy perk. So, for example, the Walker Harris polymer, Ironworks base materials, Ironworks Bulwark alloy, the Ironworks Future fabric, System Corruption data core, Striker's battle gear plating, and the Eclipse Protocol membrane. And that's it for me. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll break it off in your ass. I'm just kidding. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, or whatever it is you identify as. And as always, hopefully I'll see at least some of you in the next video. Bye now.